Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me, I'm going to steal a line from my good friend Kirby Schnorr, but is a very special guest, my friend Burt Kuntz and Nick Campbell with Bison Union. Thank you guys both very much for being on this morning. We're glad to be here in Sheridan, kind of in your neck of the woods.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having us on, Beth. It's always fun when the Superior crew comes rolling through town, and I think there's probably a shortage of steak in town come Monday, but it's always nice to be here, and you guys always give us a voice to kind of highlight what we do at Bison Union, and that is combining combat veterans with ranch cowboys. You know, we've talked about every time I come on the show, 1.5% of America signs up and enlists in the military to defend our freedoms and liberty, and 1.5% of America is the ranch and farm and ag community that grows and raises all the food that we eat in this country. So as we push this mission, we're going to try and continue to just keep those two groups working together and grow that relationship as much as we can. And for Bison Union, we started the company on a small ranch in West Fort Worth, headed out towards Aledo, and following that, we partnered with the WRCA, and our ranch hand coffee, $1 per bag, goes back to the WRCA and specifically the WRCF to give working ranch cowboys and their families in times of crisis a hand up. And I know that's near and dear to your heart because your husband is a working ranch cowboy and he's a member of the WRCA and competes. So that's our goal, and we really appreciate Superior from day one has taken the time to let us voice, you know, our relationship with the ranch community.
Well, you know, Burt, you've got a great story. It's something that we have visited about before. It's an amazing platform because you've got the opportunity to kind of, you know, work your way up through the ranching process. You started, as we've talked about before, building fence, and now, you know, you've got lots of ventures. But, you know, Nick, let's get into it. You guys have a new venture coming up. So why don't you talk about kind of what you tend to?
We are in the process of we brought buffalo to Sheridan, so we're in the bison business, and I've been working around bison for about 15 years now. Burt and I met about 3.5 years ago, and became fast friends, and we've got a lot of cool things coming down the pipe. I know it's a cattle deal, but bison business is booming right now, and it's really good. It's a good thing to be in.
Well, I got to see some gorgeous video of the bison earlier that Burt was showing me as the storms were rolling in over the mountains last night, and it's a beautiful country up here. We're glad to be up here. I could talk to both of you the entire show, but I do want to thank you both for coming on and being on the show with me this morning and sharing a little bit about what you guys are doing, because it is a great story.
Thank you, Ben.
When we return, we'll have Kenny Stauffer with Neogen.